Well, you got to start with history first. I mean, we as Native Americans here in North Dakota call this Indian country. You hear that term a lot. Welcome to Indian country. This is Indian country, and it is. It always will be. You know, we're indigenous to this land. You know, we were first inhabitants of this land. You know, there's so many creation stories from each tribe that you know, we didn't come from Asia or across the Bering Strait Bridge. I mean, those things you just kind of chuckle at. They're always kind of scientific theories, but if you really look deep into the heart of each tribe, they have their own creation story. And it's a beautiful thing how we were always here. You know, God put us here first. We're still here. We're still very strong in our identity, but what's the history behind that? And again, I think that history has always been tainted because it's been written by non-Native authors. It would be no different for me as a Native American writing about Jewish history or Black history or, you know, Spanish history. I think there would be a lot of misconceptions or reasons why of the being authentic or real about, you know, being an author of that history. So you got to look at it that sense, you know. And now here's a time to put our oral history into a written form, into a book, into a curriculum, and what better way to do that, and also to teach the true history of North Dakota, our lands, our waters, you know, I mean, there's so much history. As I say in North Dakota, the tourism piece it's legendary, and it is. Our history is legendary. And when you think about leadership and all the great things that our tribes have done to benefit North Dakota, the United States when it comes to the Constitution, agriculture, trade, commerce, you name it, we've done it. I mean, obviously we were a thriving, powerful nation at one time, you know, and so that all that stuff is now can be taught, can be looked into. And I think the other piece of this for North Dakota is it's finally a time where non-natives can ask the questions, well, why? And how come? Why is it so? Because there's always this little hesitancy about, well, I want to ask you this question, but I'm afraid I might offend you. You get a lot of that. And now it's like, you know, nothing, it's a question, you know, and we as Native Americans have that opportunity to educate that person at that moment about, you know, the trueness of who we are. So this is a big thing. This is obviously a big deal. So